I'm checking to make sure everyone can see and hear me.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
I can hear both of you.
Okay. We can hear you too. I saw Kate put her counselor thing there, so I added my AP thing, like my grades, in case someone is brand new and doesn't know Yuli, mine, and your roles.
Hi families, thank you for joining us. We're going to give everybody one more minute to log in. Give us a wave if you're here. We're excited to see you join us, and we'll get started in about 1 minute.
I can see all the hellos. That's amazing.
Good morning, everybody. We're excited to have you guys with us. Today, we're going to run through a few things you might need to know before the first of the week so that you're set up for success with school. And we're going to have an opportunity at the end to answer as many questions as you guys have. We'll hang on here until all the questions are answered, or we'll do our best to answer all of the questions. If there's anything we don't know, you can drop us your email and then we will get back to you. So today we're just going to run through some introduction of key staff members, a little bit about our curriculum and the schedules, because our schedules do look different depending on what grade you're in, and the first week or two will also look different for some of our grade levels. We'll talk about communication, key apps that you might need, field trips, after-school activities, handbook, arrival dismissal, and important upcoming dates. I'm Amber. I am the lower school principal, and with me today I have Miss Suhir.
Hello everyone, welcome to GAQ community. I'm happy to welcome our returning parent and welcoming our new joiner. Okay, see you soon on Sunday.
Ms. Suhir is the lower school secretary, so for any communication needs that you have, if you need to quickly get in contact with someone, Ms. Suhir will be your first go-to person, and she can direct you to the person who can best answer your questions. Ms. Ann and Ms. Yuli, do you want to introduce yourselves?
Yes, hi, I'm Miss Ann. Nice to see everyone and meet some new people. This is my second year at GAAQ. And my 11th year in Qatar. You'll see that I added to my name on this YouTube AP for grades 3 through 5. While we work with everyone closely, if your student is in grade 3, 4, or 5, I'll be their primary assistant principal. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. I'm Miss Yuli. I work with pre-K through grade 2. This is my 7th year in GAAQ and my 3rd year as an assistant principal. I'm so happy to see all of you here and all the comments. So let's get in.
With us on this call, we have another new face who is very important for all of you guys to meet, and that is Miss Kate. Miss Kate, do you want to introduce yourself?
Hi everybody, so happy to be here. This is my first year here at GEMS American Academy, but it's my 10th year here in Qatar. I'm really excited to get to meet all your little ones and build connections and relationships with them. I'm going to be around, so if you see me in the corridors, come and say hello.
Miss Kate is our lower school counselor. So on Sunday, Miss Kate, myself, Miss Ann, Miss Yuli, and Miss Suhir, we will all be downstairs in the atrium to meet you guys and help you find your classrooms. Miss Yuli is going to start us off by talking a little about our curriculum.
Okay, so in pre-K and KG1, we use the creative curriculum. We are proud to say that we are an ambassador school for creative curriculum. It's a play-based, inquiry-led approach where children learn through exploration and purposeful play. We will talk more about our curriculum in a few days. From KG2 to grade 5, Benchmark is our English, language, art, and literacy program. It develops reading, writing, speaking, and listening skills. And for math, we just got a new curriculum. It's called Amplified Desmos Math. It's a problem-based curriculum. And for mystery science, it provides engaging inquiry-based science lessons. Students also receive the compulsory Ministry of Education subjects, Arabic, Islamic Studies, and Qatar history. You will receive your child's detailed class schedule during the open house, and we will speak more about the curriculum throughout the next few days. It's me again, right? Throughout the year, students may use platforms as Benchmark and IXL. to extend and support and extend their learning. Teacher will explain which platforms are used in each grade and will share the necessary login details with you. Dojo is mostly for parents and communication, so you will receive newsletters, photos, and everything that you need to know. You can communicate with your child's teacher as well. It's very easy to navigate. You will receive today a link to join a class. And then you will see it is very easy to communicate with your teacher and receive updates. Throughout the year, you will see how your child grows and what they learn in school. One way to show you and showcase what they have been learning is parent events. We really value our partnership with parents, and there will be several opportunities for you to join us throughout the year. We will invite you to different parent events, student celebrations, showcases, workshops, information sessions, and everything else. And you will be informed way in advance so you can schedule your visit at school.
Throughout the year, our classes go on many field trips. It's organized by our homeroom teachers, and anyone in the same grade will go on the same field trip. So if one grade, for example, is going to Oli Oli, all students will have the opportunity to go on that field trip. The teachers send out information about those field trips through Dojo, and the payments, there's never any cash exchanged. Payments are made on GEMS Connect. You'll see that logo on this slide. So make sure you know how to use GEMS Connect, and the payment has to be made prior to the deadline set up by our finance office and teachers. There are more experiences beyond the classroom. We have after-school activities. After-school activities will start on September 20th, and there are 2 different sessions per year. The first session will start on September 20th. There are a lot of different types of activities. Our teachers take what they're interested in and their special talents, and then they put on after-school activities that are either academic in nature, sport, or arts related. So we have all of those options in our ASAs. You make the selections through ESM. There are some free ones that our teachers put on, and there are also paid ones from ESM. More information will be shared with that later. And if your child is also not in those ASAs, there are also, it's called QEPSA. They're sports trips that they can go on if they're selected for teams. And that's a network of schools within Qatar, and they play each other at the same age.
Just one small clarification regarding after-school activities. Students who are in pre-K and KG1 don't participate in after-school activities. The days are already very long for them. So we give them the opportunity to first learn the environment and feel happy in school. And then once they get to KG2, then parents can choose an after-school activity for them. Sorry, Miss Anne.
Thank you, Miss Yuli. That's why you're the early childhood expert in this group. Some key dates throughout the school year, you may want to take a quick picture of this slide. The first one, and we are all so excited for, is to welcome you to Open House on Sunday. If we'll go back one slide, thank you. Sunday, August 30th from 8 to 12 is Open House. You do not drop your students off for that time. Parents come and they stay with their child, and you go visit, meet the teacher, ask any questions, check your child's classroom, get excited for the first day of school on Monday, and then you can leave with your child. All of our teachers will be in their classrooms, so you can also go meet your PE, art, music, language teachers. Everyone will be in their classrooms from 8 to 12 on Sunday. The next important date, we have parent-teacher conferences, November 24th through 25th. More information will be coming from that. On September 9th from 5 to 7, that will be back to school night. So while Sunday is meet your teacher, see your classroom, and then you can go home, back to school night on September 9th teachers will do presentations and go in depth about curriculum, what students are learning, what a typical day looks like, and any big questions can be answered that day. Other big events, keep checking the calendar. Teachers will put dojo posts, and Amber also sends out a dojo post once a week. The school newsletter gets sent out by Mr. Tahir every other week, and all homeroom teachers send a grade level newsletter at the end of every week. And those are all ways that you can keep updated on key events.
Thank you, Ms. Ann. We have many ways for you all to stay connected with the school. Like Ms. Ann and Ms. Yuli have said, Class Dojo is one of the main ways that you're going to stay connected with the school. Homeroom teachers post in there, Arabic and Islamic teachers, the art, music, and PE teachers post in there. And then, of course, you'll get notices from myself, from Mr. Nacho Romero, who is the athletics coordinator as well. So being on Dojo frequently is really important, and it's the quickest way to reach your child's teacher. You also get grade level newsletters, like Ms. Ann said, and the newsletters from Tahir, and Outlook email. So if you're going to reach out to myself, Ms. Ann, Ms. Yuli, Ms. Suhir, Ms. Kate, Outlook email is the best way to reach us. And we do have a QR code at the front desk here at school where you can scan the QR code to get our email addresses, and they can also be found on the school website. So before you come next week, if you're a new parent, make sure that you have School Dismissal Manager. I will be posting in Class Dojo today a newsletter just to make sure that you have the information you need to download the School Dismissal Manager app if you don't already have it. Make sure that you have Class Dojo and that you have the GEMS Connect portal. Those are your 3 main sites or apps that you will need pretty frequently throughout the year. Ms. Ann already went through some of the events that we have. We will invite you to school very frequently. We have grade level events, we have division events, and we have whole school events. So we hope to see you many times throughout the school year. And then of course you have report cards and parent-teacher conferences. So your report cards will come home about 4 times per year, and that's where you'll see your child's grades. But teachers will always be sending home feedback and work that your child has done throughout the school year so that you're updated. And there are parent-teacher conferences twice per year. Some important things that you guys need to know. Again, like Ms. Ann said, the most important is our first thing, and that will be Sunday. That's open house. This is a great time to come to campus. We have had lots of changes. I do see a change or a question about parking, so we will get to that in just a few minutes. But please, if you can, come by just for a few minutes on Sunday to see your child's teacher, to see us. We would love to catch up with you guys after summer break, and to meet Miss Kate and any of the new staff members. We have had hallway changes, so when you get here on Sunday, you'll see that some of our grade levels are now on different hallways, and our Arabic and Islamic hallway has moved as well. So quite a few changes in the school that would be great for your children to see before Sunday, and also for you guys to see before Sunday and before our back to school night. And again, that is Sunday from 8 to 12, and it's just a time for you guys to drop in at any point and meet the teacher. You should have received an email by now. Teachers are sending those out as welcome emails to let you know who your child's teacher is. And those emails would have been sent to the main Outlook or to the main email address that is registered in our system. So it may only be one parent that received the initial welcome email. If both parents want to be connected on Dojo, you can let your child's teacher know that, and we can connect both parents to Dojo. But check your email today to find out who your child's teacher is, and then on Sunday we can help you find those classrooms. Attendance and punctuality. Our start time is 7:30. We open the doors from 7:10. So you are welcome for your child to come in starting at 7:10. We'll be in the hallways greeting students and helping your child find the classroom, and that is from Monday. So on Sunday, it's just a drop-in, so no students will stay. Students stay with the parents. So if they're coming on Sunday, they should be with you, and you should be going with them to meet the teachers. Our first official school day is Monday, and it looks a bit different for early years. I'll let Ms. Yulie talk about that in just a second. But for KG2 through grade 5, on Monday, it's a full school day with a 7:30 official start time. If your child is tardy, Ms. Suhir will be at the door to scan your students in. You'll get a badge, an ID tag when you come on Sunday, hopefully, for your child if you don't have one. And if students are late, Ms. Suhir will be there to scan them, just so we have a record of all of our students that are here on campus. Ms. Yulie, do you want to talk a little bit about the timing for early years next week before we move on to the handbook?
For the first week of school, which is next Monday to Thursday, our pre-K and KG1 students will attend school from 8 to 10. It's only 2 hours, and then we will not have bus. So parents, you will have to drop them off in the morning in the classrooms and then pick them up at 10 o'clock from their classrooms. We do that because in the beginning of the year, especially if it's like their first experience with school, they need a bit of time to adjust to the new environment. So we take that new beginning slowly and smoothly. And then on the second week, they will start with full school days.
Thank you, Ms. Yulie. The student handbook and the parent handbook can be found on the school website, so that's another great place to look. It's got the attendance policy in there, information about school uniforms. A lot of the information we cover today is in the parent and student handbook, but that's just available for you as another resource. One key thing to have set up before Monday is the School Dismissal Manager app. We will be here on Sunday to help you if you don't have it set up yet or if you have questions, but go ahead and download the app, and then when you get the emails, it'll walk you through how to set it up. For our returning parents, please make sure that you have updated the default dismissal. So last year you may have had a default dismissal selected. This year you will need to update it. I saw that we had a question about parking. So currently we are still waiting on the final approvals. Once that final approval is given to us, we are hopeful, still hopeful, that at any point it will be open, but again, we're just waiting for that final approval from the government entity that will approve it. So when you get on the dismissal app, you will see 2 different options if your child is being picked up. You'll see an option to pick up your child in the front reception area. That's the normal pickup area. That's where you come in for reception, and there's the big atrium. You will also see an option to pick up in the back parking. We will let you guys know as soon as we know that the back parking is open. So for now, the default dismissal, if you're picking up your child, would need to be set for the front atrium, because the QR codes that you will scan for the front atrium needs to match the default dismissal. If you choose to later pick up your child from the back parking lot, you can change that default dismissal to the back parking lot. That way, when you scan in, your child, it'll pop up on the teacher's screen, and your child will know which way to go to meet you, whether your child is going to meet you in the front reception area or if your child is going to meet you at the back parking area. For lower school, we will not allow students to exit the building completely without someone. So even if you are picking up your child from the back area, there will be a separate door to meet your child in the back area. We won't let them go all the way out into parking by themselves. And again, we'll be sending home that dismissal app this week. You should have a new email coming out. So just make sure that you have the School Dismissal Manager and the GEMS Connect app downloaded. Yulie?
For students pre-K to grade 1, you will not use the SDM application. That doesn't apply for you parents. You will be picking up your student from the classroom. I don't know if we mentioned that or I missed it. I just wanted to repeat it if we didn't, or if we did. And it's me again. For dress code, students should come to school wearing the correct school uniform each day. For grades 1 to 5, students would wear their PE uniform on their scheduled PE days. Please also make sure your child wears black shoes on regular days and suitable sports shoes for PE days. For our younger learners, they have only one uniform and they will be using this uniform every single day with black shoes. We also recommend to have everything labeled, even if it is like their t-shirts, their shorts, their everything is labeled. So if they miss like their hoodie or their jumper, then they can find it wherever they left it, because all uniforms are the same. You will not be able to find school uniforms in the school. You can find them, there's a company, it's called Threads. This is where you find the school uniforms. If you decide that you want to use a different sort, for example, for pre-K, because there is a button and sometimes it's not easy for early years, you can buy the same color, the school color, the same color, but a different shorts. As long as their tops, they have our logo. And it's our school uniform.
Okay. We have come to the time for question and answers. So we will be going back through the chat to see if we have covered all question and answers. I see that one email received for one child's. Is this related to the teacher? If that's the case, the teacher should be coming with the emails. Maybe you haven't gotten it yet, but the teachers are on the way.
Amber, another question
And Ms. Ann,
sorry.
can you answer some of the other questions?
Yeah, I was just about to. Thank you. One other question I saw was, will you provide logos for the uniforms? So we do not provide the logos. That final slide was about the school uniform from Threads. So you can go to Threads and you can use that shop to buy your uniform. That's what GEMS works with. Another question that I saw in the chat is about Sunday. Someone had asked on Sunday if they should drop their student off and then pick them up again at 12. And no, we're asking parents to stay with their child. You're taking your child to the classroom to meet their teacher, see their classroom, and then you can go home. You don't have to stay the whole 4 hours either. Come at the time that works best for your family between 8 and 12 on Sunday.
Please also make sure that you visit our specialist Arabic Islamic department. All teachers are waiting for you. So you can drop in the class, homeroom teachers room first, meet the teacher, see the classroom, and then you can go to the special teachers and everyone else to say hi. Another question I see here is if Sunday should students wear uniform. It could be nice to wear uniform so they can start getting used to the new routine. But if you're coming only to visit, that's okay if they don't wear, especially for lower elementary school. But it's good to start the routine from Sunday. It's the beginning of the week.
Yes, we will continue with the QR dismissal. That is the School Dismissal Manager app. So make sure that you've downloaded the School Dismissal Manager app. And there will be 2 different QR codes when you come in. If you're coming in the main reception, that is, you'll see the selection for the dismissal choice as the front entrance, the main reception. And then once we get final approval to open the back parking lot, there will be a different QR code back there, and you can select the default dismissal as the back parking lot. So when you're logged into School Dismissal Manager, you'll see those 2 options. Again, we're here on Sunday morning when you guys come to drop in, and we can help you get that set up so that you're all set for Monday.
For KG1 students who are already used to being in school, they are new to our school. They are new to this environment, so they will not be able to remain in school. Parents will have to pick them up at 10 o'clock those 4 first days of school.
If you've
If
If you haven't yet received the email, give the teachers a little bit of time. They were doing some final schedule adjustments and making sure that they have all of the email addresses. So if you haven't received it yet, give them a bit of time. It should be coming to you. Also check both parents' email addresses because it was only sent to the primary email address as registered with the school. So it may have only come to one parent, but after you receive that email, you can reach back out to the teacher and ask for both parents to be connected in Dojo. Let's see our next question.
I can answer this one. Old students are absolutely welcome on Sunday if they are attending GAAQ this year. If they've left or graduated, we're welcoming all students who attend our school to come on Sunday. Maybe your child was in 2nd grade last year and they're eager to meet their 3rd grade teacher. Everyone can come, get settled in, and see their classroom for the first day.
I think it may be different for upper school, but upper school will be doing their live stream as well. But for lower school, our returning students, our old student returning students are invited back.
Once you receive your child's schedule, you should be able to see when they have world language or non-Islamic or Islamic or whatever they have on their schedule. So please be a bit patient, and teachers will share with you your children's schedule and you will be able to see everything. If you filled last year the course selection form, then your child should be on the class on the world language as you asked last year. Go, Miss Amber, thank you.
On PE days for our older kids, our main upper school elementary kids, Miss Yuli can speak separately for early years because it is a bit different there. But students who have the PE uniform, yes, they will wear their PE uniform for the entire PE day. And those students will have PE once per week. And again, you'll see the teacher's schedule posted in Dojo. And also when you come on Sunday, the teacher will be able to share that schedule so that you know which days your child will need to wear the PE uniform. It is different for our young learners, and Ms. Yuli will talk about that.
For young learners, especially pre-K, KG1 and KG2, they don't have a PE uniform. They wear the same uniform every day and the same comfortable shoes every day so they can run and play and explore. So you don't have to worry about a second uniform. For grades 1 and 2, if I can speak for lower elementary, they have, in grade 1, they will have PE twice a week, and they will have to wear their PE uniform twice a week for the whole day. And then for grade 2, they have once, and I think it's 60 minutes, and they have to wear their uniform for that one day. If I made any mistake, please correct me.
Thank you, Ms. Yuli. For the student IDs, we believe they are ready, and our teachers will have them on Sunday when you all come for open house. If we don't have them by Sunday, we will have them by Monday, but they should be ready with the teachers for you guys to pick up on Sunday when you come for open house.
For uniform, if students don't have to wear uniform on Sunday, since you are visiting basically with them and you're coming only to meet with their teachers, but since it's Sunday, it would be a great opportunity to start their new routine. So if you want them to wear their uniform, they can do that too.
For the lanyards, all students should be getting new lanyards with their ID tags. So when you guys come on Sunday, you'll be able to pick up the lanyards and the ID tags together on Sunday.
Regarding upper elementary, this live is for up to grade 5. It's not mandatory for any of our lower school students to come on Sunday. Anyone who's nervous or excited, we have a lot of students who are excited, are welcome to come, but Sunday is an optional drop-in day.
We do recommend that everyone come because that is the time to pick up lanyards, to pick up ID tags, to see your schedule so that you know which days to wear your PE uniform. It's the perfect opportunity to meet your Arabic and Islamic teachers as well, because this year schedules are slightly different. So students may, from one classroom, may be going to 3 or 4 different Arabic and Islamic teachers rather than the whole classroom going to the same Arabic or Islamic teacher. So Sunday is important to help your child see the different locations of every place and to also get the schedule. If you can come, it would be really great to come on Sunday.
I can address this question.
Yep.
Oh.
Do you want to go, Ms. Ann?
Okay. Yeah, so Jazz Cafe is a contracted company that works with us. So a lot of the questions are best addressed to them, but what we do know is that they have told us with the app shift, any credit that was available on the previous app last year will be available on the new app. Any further questions are great to ask directly to Jazz Cafe, and but your money that was there last year will be in the new app.
The live for upper school, I believe, is happening next week. I think they have a separate one. There's one for middle school and one for high school. Check with Mr. Tahir's newsletter to see when that specific day and time is for the upper school live. Shoe requirements, yes. Part of the dress code, it should be black shoes. On PE days, it needs to be shoes that students can be active in. Miss Isla and Miss Olina will not allow the children to participate in PE if they're wearing shoes that are unsafe for running or unsafe for basketball, soccer, any of that sort of activity. For PE days, the shoes do not have to be black. They just need to be athletic shoes that are not cleats. So no cleats, but sporty athletic shoes. And then all of the other days, it should be black shoes. Miss Julie, do you want to say anything different for early years since there's no specific PE uniform?
Yes, and I can see the next question. If for KG2 students, must the shoes be strictly leather or can they be sneakers? Yes, they can as long as they are black. So the requirement is black shoes. For lower, like younger grades, please choose shoes that students can manage independently whenever possible, so they don't feel they have to need to ask for help for anybody. We are trying to teach them to be independent, so please try to find shoes that they can manage independently.
Those are the last questions we see. If you have a question that we haven't answered, feel free to throw it in the chat or send us emails. We're happy to answer emails. But other than that, we are looking forward to seeing everybody on Sunday. Our teachers are very excited to meet all of their new students, and we're so happy to have everyone back on campus. Thank you guys for joining us today. Do you want to pop in? I see that we have a new question of how many Islamic and Arabic classes weekly. Your child's schedule will depend on their age group. So once the teacher sends you the schedule, again, you'll get the email from the teacher today, and then when you can log into Class Dojo, your teacher will share the schedules. That's where you will be able to see, based on your child's grade level, how many Islamic classes and how many Arabic classes your child will have, and your homeroom teacher will be able to tell you which Arabic Islamic teacher your child has, and you'll be able to meet that teacher on Sunday, or those 2 teachers or 3 teachers, depending on whether your child is also in native or non-native Qatar history. Bye, see you all, see you on Sunday.
Bye, everyone. Can't wait to see you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Thanks for coming. Bye, everybody.
Thank you all. Bye-bye.